Good morning to everyone. Today in this video we are going to discuss some summer vacation homework for class 8th. In this video we are going to discuss the chapter number 1 as well as chapter number 2 questions. So dear student, you have to do this homework in your mathematics copy itself. Clear? So here is the first question. Write the additive of this is the A. Okay, this is A part of the question, that is minus 2 upon minus 2 by 8. So what is additive inverse? प्लस का माइनस होता है, माइनस का प्लस होता है एडिटिव इनवर्स में. Do you remember that when I taught you during this chapter number 1? At that time I had already told you what is additive inverse. So do according to that. These questions are based on your NCERT book itself. Some of the questions are similar, but some of the questions, the question is similar but the numbers I had changed it. Okay, so second question is write the multiplicative inverse. So in the multiplicative inverse, what we are going to do? In the multiplicative inverse we are going to reciprocate the number. Okay, reciprocate the number. So that is called the multiplicative inverse. So in the E part and B part, two terms are there. So in order to find out its multiplicative inverse of A and B part, you have to first simplify. That means multiply both the term, like minus 1 into minus 2 upon 5. So it will become how much? 2 upon 5. Now 2 upon 5 will be 2 upon 5 will be reciprocated in order to get the multiplicative inverse. So it will be 5 upon 2. Okay, like that you have to solve the B and the C part. Next question we are having, multiply 6 upon 13 by the reciprocal of minus 7 upon 16. This question is exercise from 1.1. What is said over here? What we have to do? We have to multiply 6 upon 13 with the reciprocal of 16 upon minus 7. So whatever the answer you will get, that answer you have to write here. Clear? Next question here in this fourth question, it is said that is 0.3 is the multiplicative inverse of 3 1 by 3. So 0.3 is the multiplicative inverse of 3 1 by 3. So 3 1 by 3 is in the mixed fraction form. Change it into improper fraction form. It will become 3 into 3 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. So it will become 10 upon 3. Okay, so 0.3 can be written as 3 upon 10. So is this a multiplicative inverse of each other? Yes, it is a multiplicative inverse of each other. So the answer we are going to write here. Yes, it is a multiplicative inverse of each other. This also belongs to the exercise 1.1 which we had done in the first chapter. Second, fifth question, write distributive property of multiplication of a rational number under addition. So dear student, here you have to write the property or the formula of distributive property of multiplication rational number under addition. So what is distributive property? Will be A upon B into C upon D plus E upon F. Okay, is equals to, it becomes, little bit space is required to write, so I will write it here at the down. Okay, so here I will write it A upon B into C upon D plus E upon F is equals to A upon B plus C upon D into, here it will be multiplication sign will come, here it will be plus sign will come. Okay, then A upon B into E upon F. This is the formula for a distributive property of multiplication of a rational number under addition. Clear everyone? Next question we are having, find 5 5 rational number between minus 2 upon 5 and minus 1 upon 5. For this question what you have to do? First you have to take the LCM of both the number. LCM of 5 and 2 will be 10. Now converting the number into a like term, what you will get? You have to multiply it in order to get the LCM. Okay, so here it will be 4 minus 4. What you have to do? That in a very detail I had explained you. The LCM will be 10. So minus 2 upon 5 will be multiplied with 2 upon 2 in order to get the answer minus 4 upon 10. and here minus 2 upon 2 will be again multiplied with 5 to get the LCM. Minus 5 upon 10 and minus 4 upon 10. Now since here it is said that 5, we have to 5 rational number we have to find. Now between minus 4 upon 10 and minus 5 upon 10, no rational number lies. So let's multiply it by 5 or any number. So it will become minus 20 upon 100. And if we are going to multiply here with, what the number we are having, that number is minus 4 upon 10, and the next number we are having minus 5 upon 10, isn't it? So by which number we will multiply? So between these two number we can see that no rational number will be present, so we are going to multiply it by 2. Let's see what the answer is coming. So minus 8 upon 20, and here when we are going to multiply it by 2, it will become minus 10 upon 20. So minus 10 upon 20, minus 20 upon here minus 10 and minus 8 is here. Minus 10 and minus 8, so only one rational number lies between it. So for that what we are going to do, we are going to again multiply by 3, then we are going to multiply by 4, and so on we are going to see. So at the last we can multiply it by 5 or by 6, then we will get the required answer. Clear? Now next question we are having added. Here what you have to do, you have to open the bracket, then take the LCM and solve it. You will get the required answer. So dear student, first try to solve the numbers which is present inside the bracket. Next find the product. In this you have to just multiply. Okay, 24 and 48 will be get cancelled by the 2. So first cancel it, then multiply the number. What should be added to minus 1 so as to get the minus 5 upon 7? So here it is said what should be added. Added to which number? Minus 1. What number should be added to minus 1 so as to get 5 by 7? While solving this equation, you will get the required answer for question number 9. Now verify everybody know how to solve. Okay, just go through, separately solve the LHS and the RHS part. You will get the required answer. Now here the chapter number 2 starts. This question yesterday only in the previous video we had done that solve it. Question number 1 and 2. It's just a solve part we had did yesterday's video, isn't it? So try to do. Now in question number 12, it will be cross multiplied. 3x plus 5 will be multiplied with 4x plus 7, and 3x plus 4 will multiply with 4x plus 2. Then you have to solve it by multiplying the number inside the bracket. Similarly for 13th question, you have to multiply the number which is present outside the bracket to the number which is present inside the bracket, then follow the mathematical operation. Clear student? So up to 15th question is same, you have to do as it is. Now here in the question number 16 it is said that 3 consecutive integers add up to 51. What are these integers? So here 3 consecutive integers should be add up to 51. So consecutive integers, that means the number which is going to be added, like x, then the second step it will be x plus 1, in the third step it will be x plus 2. So 3 it is said, so we will take x, then x plus 1, then x plus 2. These are the 3 consecutive integers which will be added to get the result 51. So while solving this we will get the required answer. 15 years from now, Ravi's age will be 4 times his present age. What is Ravi's age? So 15 years from now, let the Ravi's present age be x. Then 15 years from now, that means x plus 15 will be there. Then you will get, and you have to create an equation. Ravi's age will be 4 times his present age. That means it will be 4x. So solving that equation, you will get a required answer. Now next question we are having question number 18. This question also yesterday very nicely we did in the video. Sum of the 2 digit of a 2 digit number is 9. When we interchange the digit, it is found that the resulting new number is greater than the original number by 27. What is the 2 digit number? So dear student, this belongs to the exercise 2.3 question 4 third questions. Okay, 4 or third question it is. Just go through the solutions of that question, and this questions belongs to the same chapter number 2, linear equation in one variable. Try to solve the question. What is said in question number 19, that Amina thinks of a number and subtract 5 by 2 from it. Thinks of a number, that means Amina is going to think of a number that is x. Let the number she thinks, that will be x minus 5 by 2. That number will be multiplied with 8 in order to get the result as 3 times as the same number. Solving this equation, you will get the required answer. And for the question number 18, you have to consider 1's place value as x and 10's place value as 9 minus x. Okay, then expanded form of this will be how much? It will be multiplied by 10 here, then plus. Okay, then while interchanging, since the word interchanging comes there, so here 1's place value will be 9 minus x and 10's place value will be x. So expanding that number will be 10x into 1. Okay, so solving 10 into 9 plus, not 9 plus 1, solving the equation 10 into 9 minus x plus x is equals to 10x plus 9 minus 1, and here it is also said that the original number, the resulting new number is greater than the original number, so 27 will be added by the original number. Then we will solve the equation, you will get the required answer. Now in the next question here, it is said that denominator of a rational number is greater than its numerator by 8. Okay, so denominator of a rational number is greater than its numerator by 8. So let the numerator be x, then the denominator is greater by x, so it will be x plus 8. Okay, then it is said here that if the numerator is increases by 17, so 17 will be added in the numerator, and the denominator is it decreases by minus 1, so decreases, that means minus will come, then the number obtained is 3 upon 2, the rational number. So x plus 17 upon x plus 8 minus 1 is equals to 3 by 2. This equation we have to solve it, then on we will get the required answer. So dear student, here the vacation homework is going to be completed. The next video we will give in the month of June, okay, when the school will be open. So try to make these questions in your mathematics copy. Only 20 questions are there from chapter 1 and 2. Try to make it, and thank you.